Good morning. I am Kent Cadogan Loftsgard, technically, but no hard feelings. My name has been mispronounced and misspelled many times, many different ways. And today, I'm wearing a ribbon that says patient partner, not only because I was one of a few fortunate folks who got to be part of this year's conference production team to help ensure that patient-identified priorities remained a represented component of the conversation, but also because the evolving field of patient engagement still hasn't found a consistent place for what I call the patient-shaped professionals. Since I provided a published bio, there's no need to bore you with my credentials. They're not the point. It's simply sufficient to say that although I am certainly a diagnosed patient by virtue of my congenital experience of spastic cerebral palsy and pediatric asthma, I also took an uncommon educational and professional development path into many places that most people like me don't get to be, and I've been able to do a wide variety of things that most people like me don't get to be able to do. Think about your favorite professional colleagues. Would you think of them differently if they had a physical disability like mine? Equally importantly, would they even have the opportunity to become your favorite colleagues if they faced the many kinds of barriers that disability can impose? That's why my personal hope is that technological supports of current and future kinds will eventually help remove educational and enrollment and professional practice barriers to help bring more diverse kinds of people into more diverse areas of the health and science workforce, so that I might not always be the only me that I see in places and spaces like this, especially because the more of ourselves we see in the diverse population reflected in our healthcare system, the more likely we are to communicate with them openly, honestly, and regularly. As a team-based care educator and evangelist, the topic that stood out most for me yesterday were the many mentions of team-based care. I often say that patient benefit is the point of all healthcare, and that the point of all health research is to ultimately inform best practices patient care. But whether you're part of a healthcare team or conducting multidisciplinary patient-oriented research, everyone has to understand what each other does in order to be able to best identify opportunities to cooperate and collaborate rather than compete when caring for those patients. Finally, as we prepare for a second day of digesting nutritious food for thought, and we hope to learn at least as much about digital technologies as digital technologies already know about us, I want to send a special shout out to our virtual attendees who were not able to be here in person with us. I'm sorry that your own catering is a bit more labor intensive, but at least the chances are good that you're closer to a washroom. The final paragraph says, and even though today we face the decision fatigue-inducing embarrassment of riches that is concurrent sessions, the principal closing cautionary caveat I would offer is, let's remember to let artificial intelligence and algorithms do what they do best so that we, the people, can help each other grow in giving the collaborative, comforting, accessible, attentive, rational, and relational care that only people can give.
Well said. Thank you so much, Kent. I think it's just further emphasis of the importance of hearing the patient voice. I mentioned yesterday morning that this is Digital Health Week, And Digital Health Week has been going on for quite a while now. And it's just an opportunity for us to celebrate all the good things digital. And we spend a lot of time, sort of beating ourselves up sometimes. And we're always making progress. I mean, this is an unfinished work, and we're always working hard to making it go. But it's really important to spend some time and actually celebrate the successes. And so that's what Digital Health Week is all about. And a number of organizations, and not just Infoway, but others, celebrate Digital Health Week. Hashtag Think Digital Health, if you want to see all the activity that's going on. But Digital Health Canada actually announces their award winners at Digital Health Week, during Digital Health Week, and we're announcing those today. So I have the pleasure of announcing the first set of Women Leaders in Digital Health Awards. And so these awards were started in 2017, and there's up to 10 women leaders in digital health that are announced every year. They're selected by an adjudication committee of their peers, and the award is open to all women in the Canadian digital health community at all stages of their career. There's an emerging professionals category, which is people who are up to first 7 years in their profession, leaders within their department or their organization, and then executives. There's an executive category for women who are at the director level and higher. So far, Digital Health Canada has recognized 60 exceptional women in the industry. And I'm pleased to help recognize this year's outstanding winners. And I think there's a couple of them might even be in the room. So in the Emerging Professionals category, I don't want to get ahead of myself here. Cynthia McDowell, Helen Monkman, and Melissa Monroe. In the leader category, Hayal Agarwal, Devin Haig, and Pratibha Harsha. And finally, in the executive category, Fatin Al-Shazli, Nora Lynn Baluyat, Cassie Fraser, and Shelley Ann Rampersad. Congratulations to the women leaders in digital health. And now I would like to call on the award-winning Ms. Cassie Fraser, who is the president and board chair of Digital Health Canada, to talk about another set of awards as well.
Well, good morning. Really nice to be here with you all, and what a great way to start the day. I'd like to say I think I'm tickled pink, and then I realized I'm actually tickled pink. But thank you, and what an honor to be recognized with such an amazing group of women leaders, so congratulations to everyone who was announced with me this morning. But before you think I'm going to start thanking my family and my kindergarten teacher, or music is going to kick me off the stage, we'll get to why I'm really here. As President and Board Chair of Digital Health Canada, I'm thrilled to announce the inaugural Digital Health Canada Fellows. The Digital Health Canada Fellows Program recognizes members who have made significant and sustained voluntary contributions through the association to advance the digital health industry in Canada. The Digital Health Canada Fellows represent the pinnacle of volunteerism, combining experience, professionalism, and contributions made to peers and industry through active and sustained engagement with digital health. And I've personally had the opportunity to work with the awards winners this year, and I can attest strongly to their professionalism, their volunteerism, their integrity, and their overall passion and commitment to the community. So without further ado, here are this year's fellows. Dr. Jonathan Choi from Alberta Health Services, Kelty Jameson from the Bermuda Hospitals Board, and our own esteemed emcee, Shelagh Maloney, longstanding member of our community. So please join me in a round of applause to congratulate the inaugural fellows.